They will join us because Elsa, can you please send them a message, poke them, have them join us, please?
يلا بس هو المفروض يعرفوا إنه بعتلهم at 10:30 على نصفناس.
They should have known because it's already scheduled at 10:30.
شو أنا بعتلهم بس ما حدا رد علي.
استاذ انا عم دقدق لهم يفوتوا.
طب خلص اللي بده يفوت بلش.
Okay, we start.
يس صار لك ربع ساعة ناطر.
Precisely. Since it's been recorded, they can check it later. Anyway, so I gave you the exercise 3 to prepare.
Yes.
مظبوط.
F of x is x3 minus 1 over x squared minus 4.
استاذ انت هلا حاطط لوح قدامك ولا؟
Yes.
Yes,
I'm working on.
Yes sir. حط عندك مش مبين.
بعده الباك جراوند.
ما بينوا عندنا استاذ.
Because I'm not sharing with you. Yeah. Now it should come up.
Yes, it did.
Okay. First question. Before we start, we know that somewhere on the track, we're going to face the 0 of the denominator, whether it's a 0 minus or 0 plus. So why not find the table of sine of x squared minus 4 first? Limit of f of x when x tends to 2 minus, it's simply 7 over 0 minus, which is minus infinity. And we got the 0 minus. This minus came from this minus here. Limit of f of x when x tends to 2 plus is 7 over 0 plus. Great. These two interpret the result is simply x equals 2 is a, hold on a second.
is a vertical asymptote.
Yes, me.
Yes, gringos. You are right.
Very good. So x equals 2 is a
vertical asymptote.
Asymptotes.
vertical asymptote.
ميجال حبيبي عم نعمل ريكورد عمول معروف ما تقعد هلا تنكد لي.
مش عاجبك اطلع.
لا
كفي يا استاذ عراق.
بدنا نروق.
Okay, next question.
حكيتك باحترام روق لي شوي عمول معروف.
Next question.
Yes. هلا next question شو هو؟ Why
هي zeta limit of f of x when x tends to minus 2 minus, which is over here. Minus 2 minus, so it's minus 9 over 0 plus, which is minus infinity.
Infinity.
And obviously, you know this, the second one. Similarly as that one, x equals minus 2 is also a vertical asymptote. Third question. Since we're talking about at infinities, so we have the question which is sliced in pieces. First about the limit, then about the asymptote, and finally about the position. Okay. Limit of f of x as x tends to minus infinity. Its limit of x cubed over x squared. Its limit of x, which is minus infinity. Limit of f of x as x tends to plus infinity. It's also limit of x squared over x cubed, which is also limit of x, which is plus infinity. This is part A. Part B. Verify that y is equal to x is an oblique asymptote.
Oblique.
As
limit
all
x
know.
tends to infinity x minus x.
ايوه جراج.
Don't forget to mention similarly at plus infinity. Its limit.
استاذ هلا انت كيف تعرف اذا بدك تاخذ minus infinity او plus infinity؟
Both.
جرينجوس
You have to take both. But
Okay.
you do one of them in details, but the second one just a declaration.
Okay, sir.
Limit 1x tends to minus infinity of x cubed minus 1 minus x cubed plus 4x over x squared minus 4. It's limit of 4x over x squared, limit of 4 over x, it's 4 over minus infinity, which is 0.
سير هون لأن أول شيء سير how are you؟
Fine.
سير هون سير لنلاقي ال y equal x is an asymptote مش هيدي اللي عم نلاقيها سير.
Yes, you don't find it, Anthony. I find it and I give it to you. You will never be asked to find it. I will find it and I will ask it to you. Because you asked me the same question the other day. بتتذكر قلت لي you do f of x over x stuff like this.
سير ما دايما سير عم بضل عندي عم برجع دغري اتذكر انه بعمل هيك كرمال هيك عم برجع ضيع.
مزبوط. هيدي it was last year. هلا خلص السنه ما بقى تعمل f of x over x at to find the asymptote. على طول اذا في oblique asymptote I will find it as a teacher and give it to you. You just have to verify it.
اوكي سير وهيك we verified f limit x minus infinity. اوكي
f of x minus the expression that I give to you.
اوكي
يعني استاذ هالسنه نحن ما معنا انه to find A and B.
No, not at all.
لا
You will never find.
جراج هو بكون اعطيك اياها هذيك السنه. هو قال لك انه انت بدك تلاقيهم السنه بس لا شكلهم ما بعرف شو صار
ما صار شيء حبيبي. أنا السنة الماضية I told you even last year I told you that in grade 12 you won't be finding the oblique asymptote. The teacher will find it and give it to you.
اوكي.
بس سير بس على بنمبر 2 الكويشن كان calculate limit fx at minus 2 بس شو عملت بوقتها؟
اخذنا بيتار minus 2 minus و minus 2 plus عملناهم.
أخذنا both. Look, it's on the screen.
اوكي دي تاك. اوكي سير.
سير f of x minus x عملناها من قبل يعني فيك تقول انه بتطلع 4x
مزبوط.
over x.
لا مش 4x over x squared. It's 4x minus 1 over x squared minus 4. انتبه.
Yes.
هون you can't neglect the minus 1 and the minus 4 of the denominator because you're not finding a limit.
Yes, I forgot that we took the highest.
انتبه لها. انتبه لها كثير مهمة هيدي. هلا أكيد we don't have to do the work all over again just because it's on a different page I'm going to do it. That's it. X cubed over x squared minus 4 minus x, which is x cubed minus 1 minus x cubed plus 4x over x squared minus 4 equals 4x minus 1 over x squared minus 4. And as we always do, remember the table of signs gives you عندك 4x minus 1 and you have the x squared minus 4. You have the minus 2 and the 2. You have the 1 over 4. For the numerator, to the left of the root, the same sign, opposite sign of A, and to the right of the root, the same sign. As for the denominator, outside the root, same sign as A, and inside the roots is the opposite sign of A. And as for the result, minus plus minus plus on the table or on a new page on the table or on a new page, you set the position. If X belongs to minus infinity, minus 2, reunion 1/4, 2, E is below. I remind you, look at this below when one edit. Hey, the minus and the minus. And this is, I joined them together, okay? If X belongs to minus 2, 1/4, reunion 2 plus infinity, C is above. Not to forget, which is very important, if X equals to 1/4, then C and D intersect at 1/4, 1/4. I got the minus. I got the 1/4 of the ordinate because it's y equals x. Y equals x, so x and y are equal. Excellent job. Part 4. To be honest with you, when I started the f of x, yes.
بس فيك ترجع one page لورا please.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
الو.
Yes, I'm listening.
يس فكرت وقف عند الانترنت.
No, because
Okay, Stiz, thank you.
Okay.
تلاقي عم بعمل الداونلود قاعد عم بعمل ريفرش كل الوقت.
ما انا هيك.
ثانية داونلود لشو؟
للفيديوهات هسه بنعملهم داونلود نحن بضلهم عنا.
اوريدي عملت لهم ما جايز روقوا جايز يعني مش دغري ب5 ثواني بينزلوا بدهم وقت يعني بفوتوا انتوا على
والله بنعرف والله
ايه بنعرف ألسا بس انه وقتها بدها تخلص وقتها بده يخلص الفيديو ايه بيختفي من عنا.
كيف بيختفي من عندكم ما فهمت.
انا كمان
بيبطل بالداونلود.
عم يختفي من عندي وقتها يخلص عم بيبطل بالداونلودز عم بيبطل بالبي سي كله.
that's so weird.
I know لان هيك عم نعمل انا وجراك شغله انه ريفرش حده.
ضلك عم تعمل لهم
خلص مشاربل عم ينزلهم على يوتيوب على يوتيوب شانل.
بس غير ألسا تكون عندك اياهم داونلود غير عن هذا.
هلا انا ايه ترو.
يا انا يا اللابتوب اليوم.
Anyway, you can fix this issue in the afternoon, guys. Let's continue. Now, we have a function g of x, which is x cubed minus 12x plus 2.
بدنا نلاقي g prime of x.
First question, set up the table of variations of g. I remind you guys, when it's finding the table of variations, when it's written or when you read the word table of variations, that means you should do the limits even if it's not asked from you. If I just say study the variations, you can set the table of variations without the limits. But when you read the word table of variations, yani you have to find all the limits. Anyway, here we only have two limits. Limit of g of x when x tends to minus infinity. It's limit of x cubed, which is minus infinity. Limit of g of x when x tends to plus infinity. It's limit of x cubed, which is also plus infinity. It's very easy. This is why I didn't specify a question specifically for the limits. Now we move on to g prime of x, which is 3x squared minus 12, and we can set up the table of variations. The roots in x squared equals to 4, so it's minus 2 and 2. Outside it's a plus, inside it's a minus. This is g prime of x. This is g of x, so it's increasing, decreasing, increasing. Can you guys find the values at minus 2 and 2?
Yes, sir.
At
It's
minus
18
2,
and minus 14.
18
And
minus 40 and minus 40. Okay, check this out, guys. For the first, let me copy it back. No big deal, since it increases to 18, then to minus 14, then to plus infinity, right?
Yes.
So graphically, according to this table, how many times do you think the curve will cut x prime o x?
2 times.
2, I can see 3
Twice.
times.
Wait. لا 3 it stays على 18 ما بي...
اه
عم
3
minus
times.
infinity على
Another
18
time here
ينزل
and another time.
another time بس
Right.
يطلع من minus 14 ل plus infinity.
Precisely.
Yes,
Since it increases from negative minus infinity to positive plus 18, then it passes through x prime o x. Another time, since it decreases from positive 18 to negative 14. Yes.
سير بس انقطعت الكهرباء بس كده تعيد بس please.
Okay. Where do you want me to repeat from?
على التيبل اوف فاريشن انت كنت عم تقول انه لما يجينا هذا السؤال لازم نلاقي الليمتس.
Hey, I was telling you, when you read the word, who's squeaking with something?
This is Bitar's
Bitar.
microphone.
Guys, when you are asked to set up the table of variations, when you read the word table, more than variations, table of variations, that means you have to find the limits even if I don't ask you to.
Okay, sir.
just 1 minute so I can copy this table.
سير بس فيك تعيد ستارز بتاعتنا من حد العروسه مقطش عندي.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So let's continue. Now we have to verify that the equation g of x equals to 0 admits three roots: alpha, beta, and gamma. This is alpha here, this is beta here, and this is gamma. Of course, you remember this is called the intermediate value theorem. مظبوط?
Yes.
Intermediate value theorem.
Value.
So we have to do the steps 3 times for alpha, beta, and gamma.
F is continuous.
Common, yes. F is continuous and strictly increasing over minus 3.6 minus 3.5, right? Which is over here.
Right.
F of minus 3.6. Sorry, G. It's G. It's not F, guys. It's G.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about G. G of minus 3.6 times G of minus 3.5 equals, you know the rest, تطلع negative. And you repeat the same sentence two more times, one for beta and one for gamma. Okay, guys?
يس سير فينا نحل بس هيدي للاخر بس هيدي بس
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Hey, if you remember once we talked about this intermediate value theorem, we say that F is continuous and strictly increasing or decreasing. F of A times F of B should be negative. Remember this?
Yes.
Yes.
This is literally what I said. Like when F is continuous, strictly increasing. G of this times G of that is negative.
Okay.
Okay. We continue with the second one.
F is continuous and what?
And strictly
okay.
Increasing.
هلا ثاني وحدة decreasing over 0.1 0.2 like وينية شفتوها؟ G of 0.1 times G of 0.2 negative, hence the result. One last time, G is continuous and strictly increasing over 3.3, 3.4. G of 3.3 times G of 3.4. Guys, I'm repeating the same word, but 3 times. That's it.
Yes.
Negative, hence the result. Deduce the sign of G. This is the tricky question. Easy, but yet tricky a little bit. Let me repeat كمان once more the table of variations.
سؤال بس فيك بس ترجع مطرح ما كتبت over 0.1 و G 0.1 times G 0.2. Thank you, sir.
Intermediate value theorem.
Sir,
Yes.
إذا G strictly increasing على 3.4 كيف طلعت negative؟ G 3.3 times G.
G of 3.3 negative و G of 3.4 positive.
سير بس هيدي بالانترميديت فاليو ثيورم هيدي الثيرد فيرجن مش هيك؟
الفيرست فيرجن حبيبي.
لا فيرست جريج فيرست. ثيرد فيرجن بيكون اف اكس ايكوال جي اكس ايش معنى؟
مظبوط 100%.
اجباري استاذ تطلع less than 0.
100% والا بيكون يا السؤال غلط يا انتم مش عم تعرفوا تحلوها.
بس سير
يس
انت هانس ذا ريزالت ليه كتبت بس هانس ذا ريزالت؟
hence the result my dear I mean انه g of x equal ل 0 admits a root يعني this is the result.
اوكي g of x
ليه ساكتين؟
I'm waiting for you to say continue.
اوكي.
نسمع صوتك.
سير انا كثير عم بحب ساعات المات سير.
Thank you. It's an honor to me for you all to love or to enjoy or to take advantage or think that really studying online is not as bad as it sounds.
No sir, it's not bad.
Okay. So, can I continue now?
Yes.
Okay. So we agreed till now, we agreed that alpha is somewhere over here, beta is somewhere over here, and gamma is somewhere over here. Agreed till now?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So according to what you see in front of you, what do you think the sign of g of x will be? Let's take it portion by portion. Let's take this portion, for example. What is the sign of g of x?
Negative.
Negative because it's it increases from minus infinity to 0.
To 0.
So
yes.
Here it's negative. What about here? From this segment where to all the way till beta? Positive.
Positive.
From beta all the way to gamma.
وبعدين شوي decreasing.
100%. But while it decreases over here and still increasing over here, it's always negative, even though it's increasing. And then at the end, it becomes positive.
يعني خلص صار نطلع من أول السهم يعني.
Yes, you see where it becomes 0. Finally, the sign of g of x. You can set it in a table or written by like a paragraph. You put it like alpha, beta, gamma. Here it's 0, posi, nega, posi, nega. I remind you, this is not a table of variations, it's a table of sign, okay?
Okay.
يعني هون it's very wrong to say arrows like this. عم تفهموا؟ هودي غلط. This is a table of sign, it's not table of variations.
so ما بنحط arrows up and down ونازلة
Of course not. This is a table of sign. I'm just telling you, it's the table of sign, not the table of variations. Okay.
يعني
Now-
هون بأول وحدة minus infinity للألفا it's decreasing.
لا يا ابني كيف decreasing? It's negative. Can't you see?
Yes,
it's
yeah.
increasing but still is negative. Between
increasing.
alpha and 8, between alpha and here, between alpha and here, it's increasing but positive. Between this point and beta, decreasing but still is positive.
يعني سير هي يعني جراج هي طالعه بس بالنيجاتيف بارت.
هون عم تحكي انتوني مزبوط؟
ايه مزبوط. مايس انفينيتي لالفا هي طالعه بس بالنيجاتيف.
This is the final answer I want to see. Of course, you can't copy it. I have to see the explanations as well. Next question. Before I move on to the next question, guys, I have to ask you, why do you think I took a break from the exercise of f and gave you a g of x?
كرمال لا تقلنا انه مش دائما هي بتكون ديريفاتيف بركه.
لأنه in order to show, let me delay this for just 5 minutes and I will re-explain why. Look at part 5. Calculate f prime of x. Okay, let's do it. U is x3 minus 1. U prime is 3x squared. V is x squared minus 4. V prime is 2x. Agreed?
Agreed.
Let's do f prime of x. So f prime of x will be 3x squared into x squared minus 4 minus 2x into x3 minus 1 over yes.
بس بدي اسال سؤال عن هداك الكويستشن.
Which one? This one?
The previous one.
Yes.
بس فينا مثلا نعرف الساين بلا ما نعمل تيبل، يعني نعملهم باي كالكوليشن، يعني نعمل كالكوليشن هوليك بنعرف كيف نوزعهم الساينز.
هلا this is the easiest way حبيبي Miguel. I think this is the easiest way because the table of variations can give me sometimes the sign of a function.
اوكي بس منا غلط.
لا منا غلط اكيد لا. Okay.
Okay.
Equals.
Thank you, sir.
Let's do f prime of x. شو بتطلع؟ 3x power 4 minus 12x squared minus 2x power 4 plus 2x over x squared minus 4 squared. So it's equal to, do you notice that you can take x common factor? So you get 3x cubed minus 12x
minus 2x cubed.
No, it's x cubed. It's x cubed. إيه لا شو minus 2 دغري x cubed minus 12x plus 2.
ثانية فوق
Yeah.
ايه صح صح.
Can't
يعني
you
هون
see that
بصير
this is
g of x
x times g of x over x squared minus 4 squared. مظبوط؟
مظبوط.
مظبوط.
هلا استاذ التيبل وقت بدنا نعمل التيبل اوف فاريشن بطلت اعرف كيف بدي احطهم بالتيبل.
مظبوط. ليه؟ لأنه if I didn't ask you about the function g of x, this would be a hell here. This would be very difficult to study. But since we already studied the sign of g of x, look at it, it's over here. So only now can I continue, only now can I continue the exercise. And this is the importance of g of x. You remember moments ago I told you give me 5 minutes to if I didn't ask you about g of x, you would be reaching somewhere very difficult over here. عم تشوفوها؟ This is precisely why I asked you about g of x. Now to continue with the table of sign of f prime, okay? I cannot write straight away f prime of x. I have to write x, then g of x, then f prime of x.
هلا بقى now table of sign استاذ بيرجع ال table of variation.
100% عفك. Or if you want to put it in the same table, but it would be a little bit hectic. Keep it like this.
Complicated.
ما تنسوا الالفا والبت. لا هيدي اول x for the first row. The second x is this one. Greg, you have 3 members. You have the x, you have the g of x, and you have the denominator, right?
Yes, sir.
The denominator is always positive, so we can drop it and work on the numerator. That's it.
Okay.
And you have to set the roots اللي هن alpha, 0, beta, gamma. Obviously, the x, it's 0, it's to the right and to the left, same sign, opposite sign, whatever. And about the g of x, look where I found the sign of g of x. You see it?
Yes.
So let me fill it in the second table. So between 0 and less than alpha, negative. Between alpha and beta is positive. Between beta and gamma, negative. And this is it. All right? Understood, guys?
Sir, I have a question.
Less than alpha, negative. Less than alpha, negative. Between alpha and beta, positive. Between alpha and beta, it's positive. Between beta and gamma, negative, and this one is positive. And don't forget the final sign, which is positive, minus, positive, minus, positive.
Sir, عندي سؤال.
Yes, shoot.
يعني نحن هون بالجي اوف اكس اخذنا الساين اللي كان طلع لنا اياه يعني between minus infinity والفا بتطلع نيجاتيف. بين الفا وبيتا بتطلع بوزيتيف، من بيتا وجاما بتطلع نيجاتيف. بس من الفا لبلس انفينيتي بنحطها بوزيتيف.
من جاما للبلس انفينيتي. من جاما للبلس انفينيتي حبيبي.
اوكي. لا تمام بوزيتيف.
Okay, let's continue. So let's do the table of variations now. Don't forget we have the -2 and the 2 to take care of. It's gonna be hectic a little bit. Alpha is over here. The 0 and the beta are over here. You know what? Let me do it on a new page because it's gonna be.
Yes, because it's big, sir.
It's big, yes. The alpha here, the 0 and the beta are here. The gamma is over here. And if you look at this table, you see it?
Yes.
Less than alpha positive, and you fill it here over here. Less than alpha positive, between alpha and beta, between alpha and 0 is negative, you see it? Between
Yes.
alpha and 0 negative, between 0 and beta is positive, between 0 and beta is positive, then between beta and gamma it's negative, then positive, and hence you have the final table of sign, the table of variations of f of x. We still have the values to fill. You do notice that alpha is not given exactly, but I gave you hint. Alpha, we take it -3.55, beta 0.15, and gamma 3.35. Correct?
تقول لي كيف عبيت الساينز؟
ايه, look at this. First step between -infinity و alpha, positive, right?
Okay.
Between -infinity و alpha, it is positive. Then between alpha and 0, it's negative.
Okay.
So between alpha and 0, negative. Between and so on and on, and you continue it. Now we already found -infinity and +infinity. We already found this +infinity and this -infinity and these ones as well. Correct?
Correct, sir.
We still have to find these. Not to forget, I gave you a hint. Alpha, I gave you a hint, if you remember in the exercise. Alpha, it's -3.35. Beta is 0.15. Gamma 3.35. And you find the values. Of course, if you have your yes.
عاملهم بعطيك الأجوبة.
It's -5.3, correct?
-3.35.
No, it's -5.3.
بس
بس انت هون شو عملت كرمال تلاقيهم؟
I replaced
الألفا
alpha
غلط.
in f. What?
الألفا غلط، لازم تكون بين 3.6 3.5.
So alpha -3.55.
Yes.
مظبوط. I copied it wrong. That's it بس.
يعني استاذ انت عملت ريبليس مثلا افترض ل 3.5 بالاف اكس
100%.
اوكي
لا
0. 259, and then at gamma, it's approximately 5. And this is the table you should have. Of course, it's hectic, but we have to.
(0.259 minus infinity). Oh my god.
It's hectic, but it's doable nevertheless.
ايه يعني هيدي بركي اصعب تيبل فيها تجي.
Yes, there's nothing called أصعب وأهين. It's very.
Yes,
It's a matter of
elaborate
practice.
table.
It's just a matter of practice.
Yes, it's just a matter of practice.
وصار هلا the benefit of this إنه فينا نعيد الexercise in case في شيء ما فهمناه إنه في عنا the
Yes,
recorded.
yes. Of
هذا
ليش؟
بيشمل
course, and
كل
I
شيء
will,
أصلاً.
I will send you. I will also send you the correction of this exercise.
ليك sir.
Okay.
I will send you the correction of the 3 exercises. In fact.
اوكي ديل سير انا يعني اللي عملناهم هون الكوركشن اللي كاتبينهم غير يلي المفروض نكتبهم على الدفتر.
هلا it's up to you.
انه رح تبعت لي اياهم aren't they the same يلي عم تكتبهم انه on the board here.
No, I have the copybook of Rudy's copybook. I have the correction of the last exercise, and I will send it today.
Okay.
Okay.
ليك sir.
Yes.
sir نحن عنا asymptote هو يعتبر the first bisector.
Say again.
الasymptote هون sir يعتبر the first bisector.
Yes, it is the first bisector because it's y equals x, obviously. Okay, let's move on to the curve now. It's gonna be hectic. We have to admit. Okay, so let's set the lines, all of them. These are the axes. This is the asymptote y equals x. This is the 2, and this is the minus 2. And this is obviously the 0. For the first portion, if you notice here, it increases to minus 3.5, minus 5.3. So it increases somewhere to this point, from this point, and then re-decreases over there. And this is how we got this expression. I remind you that this point in yellow, I'm going to point these points that are not to be assigned on the proper paper, which is minus 3.5, minus 5, it's written some minus 5.3.
يعني
Okay.
نحن بنرسمها هيك approximate يعني.
It's not approximate, Anthony. It's minus 3.5, minus 5.3. Where the approximation, you see? It's exact. It's minus 3.5 minus 5.3. You do have access to draw them, no?
Yeah.
Okay. For the second part, if you notice, look at the table of variations. It decreases, then increases, then decreases another time. Only the clumsiness here is with these 2 points that are extremely close to each other. You see them? 0.25 and 0.259. So we have to be very cautious while drawing it. We follow literally the table of variations. It decreases to the point, which point? To 0.25, then increases, then decreases another time. And the last one is set like this. Let's assign the exercise, the points. Let's assign all the points here. This is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. You see them, the A, B, C, D? Let me do it in another color with other colors. هيدا D, هيدا C, هيدا B, وهيدا A. What are the coordinates of A? لا يكونوا A. هذا هو البوينت A. وهذا البوينت B. Okay. هذا البوينت D. What are the coordinates of B, guys?
The coordinates of what? B?
Of the point B, yes. 0.15,
It's 0.15.
0.259.
Yes.
What are the coordinates of the point C?
Can you go back?
It's not shown here. Where is it shown? It's over here. It's here. You see it?
Oh, yes.
It's very old. It's the intersection with the oblique asymptote. مظبوط? You see it?
Yes.
Yes. 1/4, 1/4. It's 1/4, 1/4. And what about the coordinates of the point D?
intersection هلا بدنا نلاقيها مع الاكس اكسس.
برافو عليك. We didn't find it. برافو عليك. It's the intersection of the curve with x prime or x. So y equal to 0, which is يعني شو هي y equal to 0? Go back to the function. يعني x3 minus 1 equal to 0. يعني x equals to 1. يعني d هو 1 0. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
We refer to the first function نعم مش gx.
Yes. أكيد نحن نشتغل على f. أحيل f of x.
Yes, yes.
بعد في point ما لقيته ما كتبته على اللوح. شو هو؟ This point E.
Point. ايه.
Which is the last minimum, guys. ليك وين هو؟ It's here. مولي شو عملت؟ It's this point. هيدا هو D. 3.55 و5.
انا بدي اعرف سير كيف رسمتها هيدي، انا هيدي بتضيعني.
Bro, table of variation.
Yes, I know, بس
Greg, you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I will be coming back to this one, but let me do something first. Didn't we say that, first of all, we draw the asymptotes?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. It's so
we drew the asymptotes.
Yes. And this is the system. Second step, Greg, didn't we say we plot the points of the table of variations?
Exactly.
So the first point is minus, look at this point, هيدا هو أول point, minus 3.55 minus 5.3, right?
Yes.
It's somewhere over here. هيدا الpoint. Then we go back to the table. You see it, هيدا minus infinity. And you do it step by step, piece by piece. And we join these 3 points together تطلع أول portion. خلصت. The second portion decreases from this point over here to the point 0 over here, then increases to somewhere over here, then decreases passing through 1/4, and at the point 1, then this point. It's enough to join them, Greg, but it's enough to join them like this. And the same for the last part.
Okay, sir.
Okay?
Yes.
Very good. One additional question. We didn't take a break because I didn't find it useful to take a break, then coming back to the same exercise. One extra problem, one extra question, in fact. Let's do it. Part 7. Prove that f of alpha, we did something very similar, is 3 into 4 alpha minus 1 over alpha squared minus 4.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
We need to replace.
Let me remind you, f of x is x cubed minus 1 over x squared minus 4.
Okay.
So f of alpha is alpha cubed minus 1 over alpha squared minus 4, correct?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
So where's the problem?
The problem هون هو عندنا 4 ألفا. عندنا 4 ألفا.
Where's the difference? Where do you see the difference? Where's the term that should be changed?
There is alpha.
The alpha cubed. The alpha cubed. But don't forget, what is alpha? I didn't say alpha is equal to what. What is alpha?
Alpha, it's a number, decimal.
I
didn't say alpha. What does it represent?
Alpha it represents like
a number, an angle, something like this.
What? Habibi. Alpha. Right. What is the meaning of alpha? Isn't it alpha the root of g? And g of alpha is equal to 0? So let's go back to g. Where is g? Look at g. This is g. I mean by g of alpha is equal to 0, then alpha cubed minus 12 alpha plus 2 is equal to 0, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
then alpha cubed is equal to what? 12 alpha minus 2. Let's replace it by its value. F of alpha becomes what?
12 alpha minus 2.
12 alpha
minus 2 minus 3 مظبوط over alpha squared minus 4.
Oh my god,
Okay.
mathematics.
Yes. نعمل لهم factorize فوق
100%. 12 alpha minus 3 over alpha squared minus 4, which is
my god. استاذ
شو حلو.
كيف فيك تطلع بهيك اسئله على السريع؟
it's my job, no?
Yes. Oh my god. يلا منيح.
This is it. Yes. This is very good. هلا نحن بكون we didn't take a break. We did the 2 sessions. I usually do it according to what I see from students. And since we were doing well, this is the only reason why we didn't take a break. And let's see, when do we have math, GLS? It's till Friday.
مش Thursday?
What? No, it's Friday.
Oh, Friday.
Okay.
Hello, Friday.
This is it. This is your schedule. Your schedule is in certain color, red or I don't know what.
Friday we have 4 hours.
Yes. So لا, it's half an hour period. This is why you see 4. Yes. Right, that's it for today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed and didn't feel squeezed or didn't know how to do it.
No,
I'm gonna
not
send
at
you. Yes, I know, guys. I know it's very easy. I will send you the correction of this exercise we did today.
Okay.
And between now and then, hope to see you soon.
Sir, will you send us exercises more?
Yes, I will.